If we end up having a lot of weenies, yeah, it's quite clearly the best card. I'm just trying to think what we might wheel here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish playables. Probably not going to really wheel anything for our deck. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're going to... I mean, we might get like Infiltration Lens back, but it's not something I don't think we'd be really looking to play. I think Shatter is the best pick here. It's interesting, Glinthawk and Glinthawk Idol. One of those might wheel. People have been taking those pretty late, especially there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess, 7, 8-ish playables. Yeah, one might wheel. I don't really think we really want to be playing Glinthawk at the moment. He's really only good with Peace Strider. Doesn't combo with any of these other cards that well, but Shatter is clearly the best card for us. More artifact removal. We don't want people removing Mimic Vat if at all possible. Tempered Steel. Okay. Well, I think that's clearly our pick. We don't have many artifact creatures, but we can probably pick up a few in the next few packs. Like that Volshock replica might come back. Turn to Slag, really, really strong. But like if we take the turn, the replica's probably not coming back, and vice versa. We might even get like Clone Shell coming back here. And Tempered Steel with the Shrines is just sick. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and take it, and hopefully we'll prioritize a few more artifact creatures after this. Even though we're prioritizing artifact creatures, I think Canvas Skyguard's slightly better than Auriok Replica. Yeah, I mean, we might even get Replica like last pick. Wow, and absolutely nothing here for us. I've actually seen Venturer's Journal do quite a lot of work in the past. Like, some decks just can't handle an active Venturer's Journal, but overall it just doesn't do enough. I think it's better to take, like, Edgerite. I guess Edgerite's something we could be playing, but I don't have a lot of equipment, so I don't think he would ever make the cut. I think I'd just rather take a Nile Spellbomb. Like, if we end up splashing Spread the Sickness, it's not horrible to splash, and it also provides defense against, like, decks that have Corpse Curse. I think, given that we just got Tempered Steel, I think Volshock Replica is going to be the pick here. Otherwise, I might be choosing something like Panic Spellbomb. Necrogen Sensor might be good if we get back the Glinthawk Idol. Or, sorry, the Glinthawk, but probably not getting that back. I think the Replica is just going to be the pick because of the Tempered Steel, as I said. Yeah. We can either take a Loxodon and Wayfarer here. I don't think he'd make the main cut, but he could be good as a sideboard against Infect. Like, he's pretty good against, like, Icarats. And Phyrexian Digesters or something that are there, though he's probably not making the deck. I think... Yeah. None of these cards are that impressive to me. No, I'm just going to hate the Icarats. I don't think there's ever going to be a scenario where we're really going to want to sideboard in the Wayfarer. It's possible there is, but I don't think so. Here, I think I'm just going to hate the Stoic Rebuttal. Better than hating the Halt Order, since Rebuttal can handle things like Flame Fiend. And, as I said, we didn't wheel anything great from this first pack. I guess I'll just take the foil. We're not really going to be rebirthing anything. And it looks like people were drafting white, so our Glinthawk Idol did not come back. I don't think Fervor is ever going to get played in this deck. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the foil. Ooh, nice, and we did get the Replica back, which is great for our deck. None of these cards... yeah, I'm not like playing Seize the Initiative. I'm just going to take the rare. Get rid of early drops. Well... I'd be much happier with our deck if we, if this was Burn the Impure. As it stands, I don't know if I'm going to be splashing because our mana base looks Not amazing. We didn't get any mirrors, and we have a lot of double red. In fact, all of our red's double red, if we choose to play the concussive bolt, basically. And we got a lot of double white. So playing a couple swamps for this could be just the death of us. I don't think it's going to end up making the cut. Alright, let's see what I can throw in, all the stuff that's gonna make our main deck. I'll consider the Partisan. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing him, because he's a little slow. Alright, well, it looks like I think I want to be playing the Probe. Trying to decide if there's a reason to like to play Furnace Scamps or anything, just to get extra damage through. Like, if you're playing things like Concussive Bolt, Furnace Scamp's not horrible, because he gets a little bit of damage in early, and then we can definitely get an attack through later with the Bolt to make sure that he hits. Got enough artifact creatures to make Tempered Steel look fairly solid. I don't know if they're just arguments for playing the random Salanton just because of Tempered Steel, but probably not. We have some life gain, and we probably want to draw into like Flame Fiend, Tempered Steel, or Shrines. I think, yeah, just playing the Probe is better than playing like, we have so many early drops. We don't really necessarily need the extra defense from that. Like, yeah, it's not what I want to be doing with my mana early, is dropping and trading with an Infect guy. Maybe as like a sideboard against another Infect deck where we really need some defense, but yeah, it doesn't really look like what I want to be doing. I think it's better to just play the Probe. Kind of, I mean, it makes our deck 39 cards with us at 18 life. We got a life gain from the Skyguard, Peace Strider, Suture Priest, so we can kind of make up for that. And we do, like, I mean, if we draw into our powerhouses, we can just cheat basically and win games a little bit easier, and this helps smooth out our mana a little bit, so I think I'm going with that. It's a little, like, Concussive Bolt doesn't have to be cast necessarily on turn 5, so that red's a little bit later, same with this, but like this stuff, I really like having red early. The problem is we have so much double white. Like, I'm tempted to play like 10-7, but see what they suggest. I'll probably suggest some islands. Like, I'm tempted to play 10-7, but then that worries me about guaranteeing the double red, so I feel like we could get mana screwed. Though if we don't draw planes, like, our opening hand is just not looking amazing. Yeah, I mean, this is, I think it's a tough call, whether I want to play 9-8 or 10-7. 10-7's probably better, just because we want to make sure we're getting our Sky Hunters out and our Skyguard out quick. We want to make sure we have white for our Suture Priest and Force Worship, just to get those down. And as I said, these things can happen a little bit later in the game. Into the Core is a trick that often happens a little bit later in the game. So, like, if we have Ogre Resistor, I'd love to drop him turn 4, but yeah, overall, I think 10-7 is going to be fine for this. Alright. And I will see you for round 1.